Deontay Wilder. What is this? Two legends of the sport. Two icons. The UK versus the UN. Oh.
Behind the head. Brazil for having the character to throw with him.
The blood is spraying out all around the ring. The only person who seems oblivious to it is Chisora.
If jabbed by Wilder now, thus far Stavern hasn't shown the work rate. He's in it, and Stavern goes down! Of Wilder's 37 knockouts have occurred here in the round. First round, and Stavern down for the second time. There's Hammer, and here in round one, he is Ragnar-rocking Stavern!
He's out cold.
Yo, those fights was crazy. B3 Picks TV, we back again. Tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely working. Man, shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. We building. Man, I'm appreciative of all the love and support. We definitely growing. Hold on, man. I'm getting messages and whatnot. Man, what's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. Man, I'm thankful, man. Jesus is blessing. God is blessing us. He's working. We had Bernie the Boxer on the channel, blessed the channel yesterday. I mean, we got 17 active members on the channel. So, man, I'm just thankful, y'all. I'm super thankful. I'm super blessed. And we just going to keep running the numbers up, man. We just going to keep building this thing up. I know I'm late today. This wasn't my regularly scheduled time, but had some things to do. Had to get cleaned up. Shout out to my barber, Mr. C. Shout out to Level Up Barbershop in Chesterfield County, and we just growing, man. We just growing. So really what I just want to come, if anybody come in today, we're going to get some previews and predictions. If not, man, listen, I'll be on here 20, 25 minutes. Give my piece, and then shoot, I'll be out taking a nap. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out taking a nap. Soon enough, we're gonna have sound bites and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a studio set up for the live, so we're gonna really do this thing the right way. Everything is a process. And it's funny, like when you outside, like now the bugs is back. Like it's like, what are the bugs like? They like burrow, and then as soon as the weather get good, they out. So it's like as soon as you try to enjoy the weather, the bugs is back. It's nasty word. It's nasty work. You know what I'm saying? You can't even enjoy your outside your house without, a creepy crawler on you. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Right now, I got a bee that patrols my house. I don't see he ain't out here right now, but like he literally patrols my house. It's crazy. But I seen him fight off another bee and everything. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna pull up the boxing. I'm gonna pull up the cards for this weekend. We'll go over 'em. We'll go over the cards and we'll go from there. Um, let me start off with this. There was a card in Japan, right? It was a card in Tokyo. Shout out to Renee Santiago, the Puerto Rican legend, phenomenal fighter, Chuyo. Shout out to Chuyo, man. He always come through, man. Listen, I didn't look at the lines or anything to put a wage on him, but of course he won a UD over Masataka Taniguchi. So that's 4 straight wins, 2 title defenses. What a dog. 2 title defenses, and he unified, I believe, against Kayosuke Takama, but he dropped the WBO fly. No, he dropped the WBA, and now he just got the WBO. So shout out to him, man. Phenomenal fighter. Uh, them lower weight classes, you know, those titles cost too, right? You're gonna have to pay sanction on every title you have. So the lower weight classes, it's not like it's not high end as far as the pay. So what happens is, they're not keeping all the titles now, unless they were a Golden Boy. Like shout out to Golden Boy, when Oscar Lazo was a unified champion, at minimum weight. So it does happen. It does happen, but it's just, you know, it's a lot of money to keep those belts. Y'all know what time it is. So shout out to Renee Santiago, Marlon Tapales, the former unified champion. He lost on this card. He lost to this guy right here with that's been stopped 4 times. Yeah, he lost to this guy by unanimous decision. So I know nobody was expecting that. Wow. A 37-year-old Marlon Tapales. Nasty work. So I haven't watched the fights. I gotta see him. I was just checking box rec and I see my guy Renee won. So I'm happy for that. That was earlier this morning, right? Now, just to pivot real quick, um, Pat Brown, right? The cruiserweight prospect at for Matchroom, he's fighting today. He has a card today. Let me see who else has a fight. It's a lot of fights on today. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me just a second. If you ain't here, tap that like button. Hit the follow, tap the like button, help the channel grow. Okay, it's a box fest card on Antonio Perez versus Abraham Montoya. So that's gonna be a good fight for Perez. They also got Dennis Thompson on this card. I like Dennis Thompson. Man, this is a good card right here. Yeah, this is a good card. Dennis Thompson, 9-0, 6 KOs out of Philly. Shout out to Dennis. And Emmanuel Moreno is on this card. 12-0, 3 KOs out of Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas. So shout out to Box Fest. I like this card. Good card. That's gonna be today. Right now, we all okay. So and then we have Lauren Price. Lauren Price is gonna be defending her titles on Saturday. So y'all look out for that in the UK. It's gonna be on a boxer card. Yeah, it's gonna be on a boxer card. This is the card right here. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be on a. I could do full screen. Y'all want me to do full? Let me do full screen real quick. Hold on. Let me do full screen. Oh, I am on full screen. Hold on, y'all. Let me do it like this. Let me change the layout real quick. It should be full screen though. Okay, they want me to turn the camera like this though. That's what they want. Okay. We could do it like this. Ain't no thing for me. You know it is everything gonna be what it's gonna be. But it's hard to see the chat that way. I can't do it. Yeah, it's hard to see the chat. So we'll keep everything we had the way we had it. And we'll keep the purple on there. Ain't no thing. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Let me get my colors right. Hold on. All right, bet. All right, bet. We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna leave it just like that. Okay. All right, it's really Lauren Price is on this card, and then Reese Edwards. My guy Reese Edwards, 17-1. Good fighter. Good fighter out of the UK. I like him, He had a good fight. He beat Thomas Patrick Ward. He lost to Peter McGraw, but we know Peter McGraw is nice. And then he beat Thomas Asamba. Yup, he beat Thomas Asamba, so that was good. He's fighting Gully Power. Yeah, he's fighting Gully Power, so that should be good. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the nitty gritty. I was wondering who was on this Deontay Wilder card, so we got to see. Shout out to Deontay Wilder, 44-4 with one draw. This is his and Chisora's 50th fight. So both of them, both of their 50th fight. Now, okay, but Dow Riley is on this card. Okay, so this is Misfits Pro in conjunction with Queensbury Promotions. I like this. They got Maddie here. Oh, they got Ashton on. They got H2O on this card, y'all. We ain't know nothing about this. Did y'all know ACO was on this card? H2O be back on this card. He's fighting a 15-4-2 fighter, probably super durable. Only been stopped once. 29-0. Excuse me. He's 29 years old. 15-4-2. So shout out to Ashton Silva's back. On this card is like, okay, Denzel Bentley. Okay, Denzel Bentley is fighting on this card versus Indri Saavedra. So that's a good fight. Saavedra's a super tough fighter. He fought Cesar Mateo Tapia on a PBC card. Yeah, he had that crazy fight at the Caribbean Royale on the Bachman versus Tim Tszyu undercard, right? There was a end up being a draw. He dropped Tapia twice in the third round, once in the ninth round, and he got dropped in the fifth, but they ended up calling it a draw. Which I mean, I thought Saavedra should have edged it, but it was a bloody war. It was a good fight though, really good fight. Now he's just coming off of stopping Mickey Nelson, and he's about to fight Denzel Bentley. That's gonna be actually a tough fight for Denzel Bentley. I mean, he's very strong. Injury Saavedra is a very strong fighter. We're gonna see what Denzel comes with. But I'm gonna be looking forward to that matchup. I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that. I like that fight, right? I like that fight. Let me look and let me check some things real quick because Denzel Bentley he just came off of beating Brad Pauls, but that was in December of 2024. So Denzel hasn't fought since December of 2024, y'all. That's a long time. That's a long time not being out of the ring, and then you come back to a WBO interim title at 160 against Injury Saavedra. That's gonna be a tough night at the office. So yeah, y'all watch out for that. Let me I'm gonna pull up the lines after this, after we went over them. Now we got Vidal Riley. He's fighting Vidal Riley's fighting this guy right here. You see that? His brother got 50 wins and 6 losses, two got been stopped twice. Mateus Masternut. Yeah, the 38-year-old. His nickname is the Master. He got stopped by Billum Smith. He got UD by Bellew back in the day. He got UD by Dorticos. Vidal Riley going 12 rounds with this guy, more than likely. More than likely. We gotta see what we're gonna really see what Vidal Riley is made of. I know Vidal Riley is a good boxer. Um, let's see if he can push towards a stop. But shout out to my brother Jay Will. Appreciate you pulling up, Jay Will. I just want to go over the fights real quick. I just want to go over the fights for this weekend real quick. We do Ashton Silva is back, Jay Will. Ashton Silva is on the Deontay Wilder card. Denzel Bentley is back. Um we got Vidal Riley is back, the cruiserweight. And then we got of course the main event, Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora. So that's a good card. That's a really good card. Let me see if I'm missing anything from this weekend outside of looking at the Sunday card with Caroline Dubois versus Terry Harper. I'm gonna check it real quick. I'm just gonna look over everything real quick. Shout out to my brother AB. What happened, AB? Let me drop the link just in case any of the members, any of the supporters of the channel want to pull up and kick it for a little bit. We ain't gotta have no. Oh, the Tim Zusalt card. Thank you, Jay Will. Appreciate you, Jay Will. Let me look. I'm gonna look at the Tim Zoo card. Thank you for that. Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say this: Lauren Price will be fighting on the zone. So y'all know if y'all like women's boxing, the unified champion Lauren Price, she'll be fighting Stephanie Pinedo Aquino, who is a undefeated fighter, good fighter. Yep, Sam Goodman is on his undercard. Yep, 21-1. Sam Goodman is back. Sam Goodman stays active though. He fought in December, so I like the fact that Sam Goodman stays active. He got a 10-round decision, and Sam Goodman is fighting Rodrigo Fabian Ruiz. 23-1, 17 KOs. Called they nicknamed him C4. That I don't know. Yo, you seen Tim Bradley and Greg going at? Nah, I haven't seen it yet. Nah, I haven't seen it, man. Shout out to Tim Bradley, Desert Storm. Shout out to Greg Hackett. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm two legends in the boxing space. You already know. I haven't seen it though. AB, pull up. You could talk about it. Ain't no thing. If you want to give me predictions on this weekend, ain't no thing. We're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time. My bad on the show time, but I had to I had to get my hair cut. I had to do some things this morning. Dang. B3, this Australian guy I talk on here about boxing said that opponent for Goodman is good. Okay, that's what I figured. I mean, he's 23-1 with 17 KOs. I'm like, that's a high knockout ratio. And his name is C4, and he's Argentinian. He's from Argentina, so he's Argentinian. You know he's gonna be durable. You know he's gonna be extremely durable. Yeah, but I like Sam Goodman though. But you see, Sam Goodman is a decision specialist. So he's definitely going to Sam Goodman is the type, he gonna go to rounds. He's not a knockout artist. I got the Tim Zoo card pulled up. I got the so this is actually gonna be on Prime, y'all. Shout out to Prime, shout out to PBC on Prime Video and No Limit Boxing Promotions. Well, it's really No Limit, but you know they work well with the PBC. And shout out to Tim Zoo, right? Davis versus Albright fight, that's done. That's a done deal. I did see something about and shout out to Peter Dobson. Pete Dobson said he'll be fighting in Norfolk. So shout out to Pete Dobson. Let me pull that up, AB. I'll pull that up in just a second. They finalized Davis versus Albright. Yeah, the rematch. Let's go. That's what the people want. Outside of the Haney fight, the people definitely want that not hear Albright rematch. You already know. Oh snap! What's about to happen right here? All right, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking about all the bugs. Is you gonna run away or no? It's a lot of bugs out here, right? It's an inchworm crawling on my table, and a spider as well. The inchworm was trying to get off, but it's an inchworm. Like, where you gonna go? He not gonna drop off of this table. I ain't gonna lie. This one was tripping me. This little dude was tripping me out. This little, and it's a spider over here somewhere. He was over here and he moved around. I thought he was gonna come and eat that inchworm, but I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked. Hey, being out here in them elements, my bad, y'all. Okay, Frank Martin should fight Matias or Emiliano. I would like that. I would like either one of those fights. Emiliano is trying to fight George Kambosos right now. Yeah, Emiliano's trying to fight George. Outside of Paul, it's really just Tim Zoo and Sam Goodman on that card. Yeah, it's really just Tim Zoo and Sam Goodman, which is cool. Let me pull up the other card for Sunday. But y'all watch out for that Tim Zoo card. That's gonna be on Prime. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jay Will. I thought he was about to cook that inchworm, but he went the other way. I guess he seen me and ran away. Yeah, he said George is runch. Yeah, George is done. George is done. But Emiliano, he looking for a name on the resume, and he was going back and forth with Hitchens. So now when is that Zuffa card, Jay Will? Let me pull up Dubois real quick, y'all. Caroline Dubois, I think she's gonna get a stop. I'll do some predictions a little later, but now this card is lit. Hey, appreciate you, Kel. Thank you for putting some color in the chat. Shout out to Kel Creates. Thank you for that color in the chat. Appreciate the love and support. He said Emiliano, yeah, his resume is he got to do better. He's still young. They're still developing. They don't want to rush him too soon, because that's how you get him beat and probably damage his image or whatever. Yeah, they don't want to damage the kid image too bad. Yeah. So y'all, this is gonna be the first MVPW card. Oh, so Zuffa is on this Sunday too. Let's go. Appreciate you, Jay Will. Happy Good Friday, man. Thank you, Kel. Kel said happy Good Friday to all the people. Listen, God is really blessing us. I'm thankful for everything He did and Jesus' sacrifice, man. So we're extremely blessed, and that's how we gonna carry it, right? Yeah, Mark Maxio's on that card. I'm gonna pull that Zuffa card up. Let's go. All right, let me do this real quick. MVPW, Caroline Dubois versus Terry Harper. Ellie Scottney is fighting Maeli Flores. That's gonna be Ellie Scottney is just the truth. Yeah, Ellie Scottney is the truth. So Chantel Cameron is back. Shannon Courtney, Chantel Cameron, is she fighting? Michaela Kostakova. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Chantel Cameron is a dog though. So if y'all can get lines, y'all might as well just take Chantel Cameron to win, Ellie Scottney to win, and Caroline Dubois to win. We just gonna go right there. Just put all three of them on your money line. Caroline Dubois, Ellie Scottney, Chantel Cameron. Done deal. Done deal. That's three winners right there. You ain't even gotta worry about it. I'll put my neck out there for them three. You see what I'm saying? Dogs, the best three of the best women fighters in the sport of boxing. And then of course Lauren Price. Lauren Price is so nice. Stephanie Pinedo Aquino, 35 years of age. Mm, I'll probably have to do a little bit more tape on her, but I don't think she can beat no Lauren Price. Lauren Price is nice. So you got Lauren Price, you got Caroline Dubois, you got Chantel Cameron, and you got Ellie Scottney. If you can get lines, that's full money lines for you right there. Lock them in, right? Just go ahead and lock those in. Now, let me pull up the Zuffa boxing card, and we'll go from there. Another year I'm not fighting the title for Jersey. That's nasty work. And then they need to go ahead. I hope they resolve that court situation with Golden Boy for Virgil, so that way Virgil can put himself in a position to, take a big fight, make a big fight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, Edison Garcia. Edison Garcia is a pretty good fighter, y'all. I like Edison Garcia. Yep, good fighter. Um, he edged the decision over the Tagi and Manga. I'm gonna go with Andres Cortez on this fight, though. I'm going with Andres Cortez on this fight. When the last time Cortez fought? 24-0, 13 KOs. Okay, he got a fourth round stoppage in October of last year. Good to see you, Zon. Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you pulling. Hope all is well. Thank you, Zon. Appreciate the support always. And yeah, Jay Wood said Virgil will be lucky if he fights in 2026. Yeah, man, that's how it's looking. That's definitely how it's looking, man. Yeah, that's not a good look too. Oh yeah, all right, Zoo for boxing. We locked in on Sunday on boxing. On Saturday, I mean, it's gonna be a lit. We got Tim Zoo. We got Sam Goodman on Saturday night. Their Saturday during the day, we have Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora, Ashton Sill. And on Sunday, we got Caroline Dubois, Terry Harper, Ellie Scottney, Chantel Cameron. Um, Saturday early, we got Lawrence Price as well. And then that's gonna be on the zone. And then Sunday evening, we got the Zuffa card. Now, hold on, is my patrol back? I feel like I heard him. I feel like I heard him. Um, Troy Nash is back, y'all. Troy Nash. What is Blair doing right now? Yeah, I think Blair. Who knows? Blair may step away from the sport of boxing. That was nasty work when he was supposed to fight Elliot Will in the UK and he couldn't make the fight. That was disgusting. We was waiting on Blair, and then I thought that was gonna be tough. Elliot Will was about to put hands on Blair, and I like Blair. Elliot Will can fight. He ain't playing around. Y'all, let's see Elliot Will soon. Troy Nash is fighting. Let me see. Oh, he's fighting an 8-1 fighter, Brian Rodriguez, 19-year-old. Okay, they putting these guys in tough. Jorge Marville. Okay, he's on this card. I like that. Undefeated, another undefeated guy. Okay, is you back? What are you doing? Are y'all gonna coexist or what? The spider pulled back. I'm like, are y'all gonna coexist? The spider just keep running around the whole table. Um, we got Robert Merriweather, y'all. Robert Merriweather the third. He's a friend of the channel. He was on our channel last year. Shout out to Robert Merriweather. And I had talked to him after his last fight. Good guy, good young fighter, hungry young fighter. 10-0, 4 KOs. Let me see who he's fighting. He's fighting Tony Herrich, 7-0, with 2 draws. 24-year-old guy from Oakland, California. Okay. And this guy might be pretty decent. He definitely gonna be strong. He got 2 draws on the resume. 7-0, 4 knockouts with 2 draws, 5-9. Okay. See, the thing about Zuffa boxing, they put them boys in tough. Like them boys got to work, on Zuffa boxing. I like this. I like these tough fights to develop their young prospects and turn them into contenders and future champions. So Robert Merriweather III, he'll be back this weekend on Zuffa. Assad Hovhannisyan is back, y'all. He fighting Eduardo Baez. Mark Moxia was back fighting Fergal McCory. I wonder if Fergal can win that fight. I don't think so. He did stop Keenan. He got stopped by Lamont. I'm going with Moxia in that fight. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Magnifico. Yeah, I'm going with Mark Moxia over McCory. But we'll see. And then Andres Cortez versus Erison Garcia. So these my winners. These are my winners for the weekend. We not gonna we listen. We doing straight up and down, no special effects. We going Andres Cortez, Mark Maxaya. Now we staying away from the prospects. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Let me look at Tim Zoo opponent one more time. We ain't playing around. Yeah, we not playing around. We trying to make some money. We not playing with these guys. Okay, Denise. Okay, cool. Okay, lock. So these are my picks. He said Chisora looks out of shape. Chisora always look like that. I know. I hope Wilder can get him. I ain't gonna lie. I hope Wilder can get him. If he can land that big right hand. And the thing about it is, Chisora is talking about retirement. Wilder's trying to push on. So that's the difference. That's probably gonna be a big difference in this fight. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge difference in this fight. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge difference. So we got our winners. We got now we have hold on. Andres Cortez. He gonna let his hands go. Andres Cortez is good to win. Um, we gonna take Mark Maxayo, very durable, strong, hungry fighter. That's two. Then we have Caroline Dubois, TKO. But you can take her money line. But if you can't get her TKO, that's the only guaranteed TKO we'll do. And then we're gonna take Chantel Cameron, Ellie Scotney, um, Lauren Price, Tim Zoo, and that's it. Those are picks. Yeah, those are locks to win. Yeah, those are locks to win. So if anybody come across this, I'll probably even chop this up after I get off of here. Anybody putting in anything, those are my locks to win. Which you may not. I'm gonna pull up the lines real quick just to see if there's any decent odds. Let me just see if there's any decent odds. And then we'll go from there, right? Hold on, let me see. Seven one two. Man, it's beautiful out here, y'all. Yo. Yeah, it's extremely nice out here, man. 04. Okay, lit. All right, y'all. This one never been on water again. Right. I'm staying away from that. It's too much. It's too much better stuff to do with our money, family. Yeah, it's way too much better stuff to do than me doing that. We not doing that. Mm-mm. Ain't no need to do it. It's a lot of lines this weekend, y'all. It's a whole lot of lines this weekend. Yeah, that's a lot of fights. Okay, Andres Cortez is a slight underdog, y'all. Plus 115. At plus 115. Okay. So we taking Andres Cortez money line. Plus 115. Mark Maxwell was minus 1400. I don't like that. He's minus 220 by KO TKO. And I think that's because it's a 12 round fight. They don't believe Fergal McCoy. Oh, it's only a 10 rounder. Mark Marcial plus 225 decision. Mm. All right, let me stay away from that. Let me stay away from that. Just for this parlay purpose. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving on. Robert Merriweather, the third is minus 2,500. Woo! Minus 2,500. Robert Merriweather. Troy Nash is minus 1,200. Mm. Okay, we got Caroline Dubois minus 900. Oh, Caroline Dubois is plus money to get a KO TKO. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right, we got Caroline Dubois, KO TKO. Ellie Scottney is minus 1,800 on the money line. Minus 1,800. That's pretty heavy. Um, I don't do money lines like that high. That's just my preference. Chantel Cameron minus 2,000 on the money line, y'all. Chantel Cameron minus 2,000. I like Emma Dolan. Emma Dolan is minus 425. I gotta see what card she fighting on. She probably fighting on Boxer. I missed her name. I gotta see who Irma Garcia is. Chloe Watson is back. Shannon Courtney. Mm-hmm. It's some good fights on here. Okay, Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu over under is 5.5 rounds. Tim Tszyu, y'all. Tim Tszyu over under 5.5 rounds. We're gonna take we're gonna leave that alone for right now. Just for all those purposes. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. Wilder is plus 150 on the money line. Chisora is minus 190. So whatever way it go, you can make money. Even if we do Wilder plus 150, you really can't pass up on that. But like you're saying, nobody want to lose money on Wilder again. That was nasty work the last few times, right? That was definitely nasty work. Fadal Riley minus 475 on the money line. Good fight. Denzel Bentley is the favorite over Andries Saavedra, minus 165 to plus 130. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Jay Will said Tim Zoo won't fumble the Smith. Nah, he gonna punch this dude head in. I'm already knowing Jay Will. Tim Zoo's gonna punch this dude head in. But he's minus 275 TKO. So if you don't want to play with the over under 5.5, you could just take the minus 275. But uh, I gotta look at Dennis before I put my neck, stick my neck out there on that. But I would lean towards him getting a TKO stoppage. Somebody we never heard of. With a loss on his resume. Or he may be undefeated. Hold on, let me see if that kid is undefeated. He may have lost. He may be undefeated. We're gonna find out right now. Yeah, he's 20-0. He never lost. Dennis Nerja. That's who Tim Tszyu is fighting. Yeah, that's who Tim Tszyu is fighting right there. Undefeated fighter coming off a first round RTD. Well, 17 wins, 13 losses. Yeah, Tim Tszyu is gonna hurt this guy. Tim Tszyu is definitely gonna hurt that guy. Okay. Mm, I like Saavedra, but that fight could go either way. Denzel Bentley is a good fighter, and he's strong and hungry, and he's on home soil. So that's a big deal. Reese Edwards is minus 370 versus Gully Pará, which is plus 275. Okay. I know Franklin Ignatius. Hold on, that's fighting Matty Harris. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at this real quick. Let me look at this real quick. And then we'll go from there. Matty Harris been stopped before 9, but he's back. He fought stopped by Dobrinsky, but he been back. He coming off a decision over Dan Garber. Franklin is a tough fighter. He got stopped by Jamie TKV. So yeah, so Matty a boxer. Matty's gonna beat that guy. He's gonna box that guy up unless there's something else going on that we don't know about. Let me see here. Let me see it. We about to call it. We're gonna call it in a few. Let me just go through the rest of these names just to check these lines. Anybody else recognizable? Mm, nah, we staying away from all that other stuff, them unknowns. All right, so I would look at his opponent, but it may be Reese Edwards. I like Reese Edwards, but this is my little parlay right here. Andreas Cortez money line, Caroline Dubois KO TKO. Two picks, four plus 426. So $10 will win you 42.67 plus your 10 back. So that'd be $52.67. $100 will win you $526.75. So you get 426.75 plus your 100 back. And if you have 1,000, put 1,000 on it, $5,267 and 50 cent. You see what I'm saying? So 426, 67, 50 plus your 1,000 back. So I like those. I like those. Just two picks, two nice picks, comfortable picks. To run your money up. To run your money up. Now, Ederson Garcia, he was coming off a good fight, but that was a tough, hard fight against the guy from on the Japan card on the Inoue and Nakatani card in Saudi Arabia. That was a tough fight for Ederson Garcia, but he pushed through. But he definitely pushed through. So yeah, if y'all want, y'all can do a combination of those the lady fights. Add them in as money line if y'all want. Uh, there go my patrol B right there. My patrol B is right here. Now. Yeah, my patrol B is out here. Yeah, y'all can definitely put those on the money line, if y'all want. But yeah, the two picks I'm going lock in on for sure. Andres Cortez to beat Ederson Garcia. Even though Garcia is pretty good. He's pretty good, but I think Andres Cortez is very hungry. He's a very hungry fighter. So and I think his style is gonna match up well with Ederson Garcia, who's a boxer. And it's gonna be favorable for Zuffa boxing perspective, right? Andres Cortez, an undefeated fighter, they probably want to move him to possibly be a champion for them in 130 or 135. I think they only had a belt 135, so yeah. So Cortez is actually moving up. He may be a little undersized for 135, but we'll see. Outside of that, I don't see Terry Harper getting away from Caroline Dubois, y'all. I don't see that happening. Oh yeah, matter of fact, if you want to juice that, put Tim Zoo minus 225 on the KO. Juice it like that. Everything else is too up in the air. Like Denzel Bentley versus Indri Saavedra, that's gonna be too up. That's gonna be too maybe not. But if you add Tim Zoo by TKO, KO TKO DQ, that takes it to 618. So every $10 will get you 61.82. $100 will get you $718. You see what I'm saying? So just those three picks because we got two plus money options. We got Andres Cortez at plus 115, and then we got Caroline Dubois at like plus 115 or 125, something like that. So we in a good spot. And then I'm taking Tim Zoo KO TKO DQ. So, but I'm gonna watch Dennis a little bit more and then go from there. He may be pretty durable, but he hasn't fought nobody on that level. Yeah, as long as Tim Zoo is himself, he's gonna beat Dennis. Yeah, he's gonna beat Dennis. Outside of that, man, I'm looking forward to the Wilder versus Chisora fight. Man, if I had to make a prediction, I would predict that fight not to go the distance. Let me see here. Let me look at it real quick, y'all. Let me look at it real fast. Okay, they got the over under 8.5 rounds. They have the over under 8.5 rounds. Mm, to go the distance is plus 155. Not to go the distance is minus 210. But are they doing 12 rounds in this fight? Yeah, I think they are doing 12. They're always doing 12 rounds in the wrong fights. This is not a 12-round fight. This is a 10-round fight. Yeah, with no title on the line. Yeah, it definitely should be a 10-round fight. Hey, listen, y'all. I appreciate all the love. So I got my favorite shirt on. Shout out to my brother Remo. Shout out to Let's Talk Fashion. I got to lock back in with Remo, Mr. Rich Threads. Let's Talk Fashion. So I give me some more threads, some more shirts. Support good people. That's what we got to do, y'all. Keep building up our community. Support good people. Listen, that's really all I have for y'all. The previous and prediction show. I really just wanted to show up, and bless y'all with that. Man, listen. I appreciate all the love and support, all my members, man. Everybody that's been locking in with us, just helping the channel grow. Hey, we grinding, y'all. Listen, y'all know we building. We gonna kick the door down. A lot of people really, they don't really want to see us do well, or in general, you'll go through life and move through life, and you'll see that people really don't want to see you do well. You can't let that deter you. You can't let those things deter you. You just gotta continue to trust God and put your best foot forward in all things you do and continue to give thanks, right? Just be thankful and gracious and just always, be consistent, man. Whatever we do, be consistent and the people will show. Your people will find you. They said me doing members only panel wasn't gonna last. Look, we got 17 active members. To God be the glory. So I'm just thankful for that. Shout out to the wonderful Angie B. Good to see you, Angie B. I hope all is well with you. Appreciate you pulling up on me. I hope you feeling good. I hope you having feeling good and everything is all good with you. Hey, listen, the grind don't stop for us, y'all. We're gonna be back all next week. This gonna be a good weekend of boxing. We're gonna have a lot to talk about after this weekend. So I'm excited for that. And listen, the grind don't stop for us. We're gonna keep building, we're gonna keep growing. And to all my members, shout out to a member, a supporter of the channel, Angie B. Thank you so much, Angie B. Uh what can I say, man? I'm blessed. On 5 days without smoking, y'all. I haven't smoked in 5 days. I know Angie B like, but Angie B said wasn't feeling well, but I'm okay today. Good. Good. I understand, Angie. I mean, I've been praying for you. I'm gonna pray on this live before we get out of here. Because it's a lot of people that dealing with different ailments around me. And y'all know I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And man, it's power in prayer, it's power in faith. Um, yeah, Angie B, I had to get my life in order. I'm down 10 pounds. I want to focus on, my physical and mental health. And I was able to get my a medical license or whatever in Virginia, but there's no competition here, so the prices are like ridiculously high. Yeah, so it's the prices is too high, um, and there's a lot more things that I have to do with my resources at this time. I can't. I have a lot to do with my resources. I need to get a new setup for my house, just as far as when I go live on TikTok and on YouTube, just to have a more professional feel and things like that. So I'm working on my goals. So I had to make some sacrifices. But at the end of the day, it's all for the better. It's definitely all for the better. Angie B said, "I'm trying to get like you, but the way my anger is set up." Um, I understand what you're saying, Angie B. But I was the same way, and I realized that I was an excuse that I was making for myself. I was making, because I'm like, when I smoke, I really get relaxed and chill. Things kind of roll off my back like wood off a duck. But what I had to realize is that's just an excuse. If you want to talk crazy to people, if you want to, show your backside, you're gonna do that with or without smoking. But if you want to be a gentleman, if you want to be a child of God, man of God, if you want to be a leader of men, and show the youth the right way to do things, then you got to walk it like you talk it. So I'm here. I'm not saying I'm never going to smoke a J, but I feel like that's really for fellowshipping. When you with the guys, when you with your team, when you hanging out having a good time, you smoke a J, have a drink, something like that. But when you doing it every day habitually, that's not healthy. And we've put it in our minds that this stuff is getting us through, right? We have to be That's why I believe in putting ourselves in a position to be happy. A lot of times these substances are making us happy, right? People drink to be happy, to separate from reality. We smoke to be happy, to separate from reality, right? And that's a false sense of reality. So I'm praying for everybody that's dealing with anything today. And listen, I'm a resource. I'm here for you. All my members, I got my members Discord set up, so I want to put our members in there, and and business professionals to we can fellowship and congregate in a Discord. But I'm here. If you need me, you already know you can hit me up. That ain't no problem at all. We can definitely do that. He said, "Is Deontay vegan?" His new appearance gives extreme vegan. Hey, Deontay is super, like, yeah, he's like super fit. I gotta see what he weighed in there. Hold on, let me see what the weights were. Yeah, yeah, Deontay weight. Yeah, let me see. Okay, was it 226 today? Hold on, let me see if they already got it up on box rec. Yeah, they already weighed it. I'm gonna see what they weigh, Angie. Yeah, you right. Deontay was looking super fit. Like, I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, Wilder. Everybody was concerned. Like, even Coach Eddie was saying he think that's too small of a weight for Wilder. Yeah, they think that's too small of a weight. They should already have that up here. All right, I'm putting it in now. I appreciate you, Angie, pulling up on me. Is this the weigh-in or no? Did they already do the weigh-in? Okay, yeah, they did. Somebody should have already had these weights out here. I shouldn't have to look this up. That should already be like, that should be blasted on everything. Let me go on Instagram. I don't want to have to pull up the video and watch a whole bunch of stuff. All right, they doing a hosting party. Shout out to DB3 Promotions. Pugilism, my brother Pugilism. DB3, they having a hosting an event. Where they hosting it at? Shout out to my brother Juan Claudio pulling up.
Yeah, yeah, thanks
W-
solo.
Juan,
It's all I need. What's good, G?
what's going on, family?
I'm
Hey,
alright,
shout out
G.
to DB3 Promotions, man. They doing a hosting party 4 to 10 in Norfolk.
Okay.
What it? Yeah, shout out to them because they're not gonna have a fight. Um, Angie B laughing at you. Shout out to Angie B. I'm trying to see what my guys what the weight is for Wilder. Did you see what he weighed in at?
No, I've been at work all day, bro. I've been busy.
I ain't mad at you, man. I'm
Yeah.
proud of your family. And hold on real quick. Let me see. Do you have any predictions on any of the fights this week?
Deontay probably getting put to sleep.
Wow.
Um,
Bad news for the public.
and then who's the Cole? I forget who's the Cole. Who's the Cole in the main event of that one?
You said who's the co in the main event?
Yeah.
Oh, for that. Oh, the co-main is probably Denzel Bentley versus Indri Saavedra. You know the guy that fought Cesar Mateo Tapio on that Tim Tszyu versus Bacham card, that
Yeah, yeah,
crazy
yeah.
fight. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that fight
remember
was
that.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go with Ben. I'm gonna try to go with Denzel on that one. Then he's I like the way he fights. Mateo's tough though, so it's gonna be a tough night in the
No, no,
office.
no. He's fighting the other guy, Indri Saavedra, the
Oh,
one that
okay.
was knocking Mateo down. He
Oh yeah,
dropped him
so
3 times.
okay, so yeah, not okay. So I got surveyors. I mean, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see how much surveyor can bother Ben.
hmm Yeah.
But
He gonna give him because Bentley hasn't fought since December 2024.
okay, yeah. So then probably surveyor. Then
Denzel
yeah,
is
that's
bigger
really
than
it.
him,
That's
but
the
I
only
don't
two
know.
guys, the only two cards that I'm really kind of the only two fights I'm really kind of looking forward to.
hmm
Ain't nothing because I know what's tomorrow. What else tomorrow night is on? There's something else tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night is Tim Tszyu and on Prime.
Nah, I ain't watching that.
Yeah, he's
And
fighting Dennis. What
I'm
about
watching the Sunday card though. I'm definitely watching that Sunday card because I know it's gonna be early on early enough for me to watch it. So I'm definitely watching that.
yeah? Oh, we talking about which one you watching?
Caroline
Yep.
Dubois and Sherry Harper.
Yeah. Which how you think that fight gonna play out?
I got Caroline by like probably fifth round stoppage. Probably fifth round stoppage, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Because they be I ain't gonna lie to you, they be hoeing her. I don't excuse my language, but they
But
be
you
hoeing
can
her.
you can get plus money on Caroline by stoppage.
Yeah, they be hoeing it too. But they be I don't know, bro. Cause they I feel like they be gonna try to set her up though. They're gonna try to set her up against Alicia though for some weird reason. I feel like
Mm.
they gonna hit her with some BS or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's like yeah they had to because that's why they paid Terry Harper to build that fight up.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
don't know. But I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking
Andres.
forward because I heard what Coach said yesterday about
hmm
Deontay coming in a little heavier. I agree with him on that one. Like if you're gonna come in and come back to fight and win, you know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta be some type of sturdy. You can't be that 212. You're not as young as you used to be, so you can't be that 212, 215 type thing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanna it's like a lot of news on here, but that's a lot of fake news on here, man. What's I
How
don't
much
like
did
all
he
this.
weigh in? Check on Twitter. You got Twitter, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm on here
Check
on
on Twitter.
Instagram. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, yeah, check on Twitter. Check on Twitter because Twitter's the one where you can have it. It's either it hasn't posted yet or they haven't weighed in yet.
They already did it. They
They
definitely
already
already
okay.
finished the weigh-in. Yeah. So Katarov versus Giasov is finalized.
Okay, that's fine. You know who? I didn't know that Richard Torres is fighting Frankie Sanchez. I forgot that he fighting him on that card. That's gonna be a good card, low key.
Man, yeah, Frankie versus Richard is back.
That's a bad move right there. That's a bad boy move right there. Richie trying to come finesse me. Damn,
Yo,
I
they
tell
got a
you,
women fight. They got a ladies fight on here. Hold on.
who free?
Um,
What it
uh,
do? What it do?
Mizuki Hiryuta. You know the young the Ring Magazine super flyweight. She fought with Tom Loeffler a lot. What's
Okay,
happening? Yeah, that's his champion. So they finally got a lady fight on one of these ring cards. That's good.
that's
In
what's up,
Egypt.
bro. I'm
That's
appreciative of
progress.
that. Doggy,
Who is
treat.
this? Who is this dude getting the title shot with Hamza Shiraz? Aleem Big Gick. Nasty word.
I think that's a
Okay.
stay busy fight, low key, because I don't think nobody really want to step in
That
that ring with
that
that
That's
dude.
what
he getting that fight because Diego Pacheco pulled out.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
And
I
that's for
think.
the WBO full title.
Yeah, I think that's a stuff. That for that for him for that level. That's definitely just stay busy fight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna throw in the title just to throw in the title at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Diego fault.
And Catterall versus so that's what I'm saying. Ryan, I don't know if it's finalized. Ryan is talking about fighting Tio.
Nah,
Uh
I don't
It's
think that's
just
happening. I think it's most likely it's gonna be the Conor Ben. Like it's got
I
to
don't
depend
know
on what we
because
see.
Turkey did just put out a tweet on Twitter saying that he is working on a fight for Ryan for July.
Yeah, that's what
July
I'm saying.
25th. That's what they're saying. Free is gonna be July 25th. Ryan versus Tio.
Is it?
Yep.
You gotta send me that.
Yeah,
It's not
Turkey.
finalized. It's not finalized, bro. They just, once they put a post out, that's when it's for real, a
Mm.
Yeah,
real
yeah,
legitimate poster. But they
Turkey
just
put out a tweet
Ryan
with
said it
the
though.
Mm.
a lot of people were saying Turkey's not doing anything because of the war, and he responded and he was talking about he got the Tyson Fury, he got the Usyk, he's working on a fight for Ryan, and he named somebody else, but he didn't name Shakur, he didn't name Devin Haney, and he didn't name somebody else. Oh, he said the Canelo fight for September, but he
Yeah,
didn't name.
how wild would it be if Shakur steps up and says I'll fight him in July?
Say that
Huh?
again.
I said how wild would it be that if Shakur says I'll step up and fight him in July?
Mm-mm. He ain't gonna do that. Because he already said he won't go to 147. He not gonna give up all those advantages. You
And
know that. That's a lot of advantage. Let me just say this
I
real
mean,
quick.
that's
Uh
a that's a big fight for both of them. They both want a big fight, and neither one of them got any work right now.
because I'm bonito, what you talking about? And now, I don't know. I don't know because I feel like when we watch, I don't know. I feel like if that fight does happen, I'm leaning more towards Ryan, but I don't know because again, Ryan be lying too, so I really don't know.
Yeah, I think Ryan beats T.O. I don't think T.O. can deal with Ryan.
nah. Then we got Nair Hallbright versus Keyshawn Davis May 16th. That's locked in. That's gonna be Top Rank's first fight on the zone, first card on the zone.
I got Keyshawn by
Back in
stoppage.
and they was talking all that talk about Top Rank. Where they at? Right back in Norfolk. Going to do another $1 million gate. Uh Norfolk.
I told y'all Keyshawn had a fight coming up. That's why Devin was out of the picture for Keyshawn.
Hmm.
I, you
Yeah,
know,
so
I heard, and I don't know how 100% is clear and it's true. I heard that they tried to make the fight with Dev, and it was just not going because I guess Dev wanted to do the unification with Rowley, and that fell through. So that they already had started looking another way.
I don't know. Could be.
yeah. I'm not sure. I have no clue why Turkey doesn't have Devin on his ring card with on the Usyk on the card in Egypt. He should have been locked
Nah,
in.
I don't know because again, like we just said, you know what I'm
Cause
saying they're
Devin
looking
ain't no
they're
turkey guy.
yeah, they look what
Yeah,
the hell going on?
he under contract.
Yeah, but you got to remember they're
That's what
looking
they say. That's what they say.
they're looking for they're looking not looking but they're looking into
But they want a
Devin
name to
history.
cover that $14 million purse they got that he still got on dangling up for that Ryan trilogy.
Uh,
That
but
ain't going to. So
they still looking for that the unification with him and Rolly, ain't they?
yeah, they was on that PBC BS that they did with Bud when no guarantee or they tried some weird stuff. It didn't make sense.
Because yeah, he's PPC
He
right.
wasn't gonna get.
Rose
He wasn't.
PPC.
They was gonna make. They was gonna pretty much make him earn his money after the after like a $6 million expense was covered, and then him and Rolly had to split like 50% on the back end, a piece, something like that. So he just probably ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling if they gonna really sell like that, you know. So that's
Right, right.
yeah, they ain't no telling if that fight gonna sell. How we think it, you know what I'm saying? especially with everything that's going on, just as far as the zone, giving us a lot of pay per views. We got Netflix, we got ESPN now, we got Zuffa Boxing. So I think it will have intrigue, but to cover that 14 minutes, it wasn't gonna happen. I don't think so. Uh, Let me see. But yeah, it's a lot of people talking about that fight actually on here, about that fight falling through. So we got to see. Let me ask you, Free, are you giving Terry Harper any chance, or do you got Caroline Dubois stopping her?
Um, she has a chance, but I don't think she's gonna win. I think Caroline DeBlanc can stop her. I think if Caroline DeBlanc really wants to let everybody know that she wants that um, Alicia Bungana fight, I think she needs to stop her because everybody that fight with Harper for Alicia Bungana put Alicia on the map. Um, so in order for Carolina to be considered a good opponent for Alicia Bungana for the the casuals to buy into it, she gotta stop her.
I think so. I think she is stopping her. I think she's stopping her early.
Yeah, I think she'll stop her early as well because Harper, she doesn't have real good footwork. She gets hit a lot. She
Something.
quit
You okay?
against Sandy Ryan. Yeah. So yeah,
And
I
she and
think
Caroline is plus money free to get the stoppage. You surprised about that?
no because it's women's boxing. They only fight for 2 minute rounds.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But see, my whole thing is, I know for a fact by watching boxing, Terry can't take a punch anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
So once she get hit clean,
if I was somebody that was betting on this fight, I will bet the stoppage. I wouldn't bet a specific round, but I will
mhm,
bet the stoppage because I think Caroline Dubois is going to stop him.
right,
And it might not even be from a knockout. It might be the corner stopping the fight. So you
right.
Yeah,
still get
I think it's within 5 and 6. It's not nothing
yeah.
crazy. Anybody that thinks anything crazier is bugging.
So,
Mm.
yeah. So if the corner stop the fight, you still get awarded the stoppage.
Yeah, no, but yeah. But even then, though, it's a hit or miss though, because Terry knows how to survive. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said either the referee or the corner might stop that fight. It might not even be a knockout punch that actually stops the fight.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll,
her
we'll see.
four of her last five fights, free that
Oh,
Caroline
good.
got a decision. Yeah,
Yeah,
she got a
no.
Carolina,
decision win. So that's interesting.
Yeah, no. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fun fight. I don't know why. I'm really looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna be a good one. What else?
Yeah.
Zuffa boxing, y'all. Juan, what about Andres Cortez versus Ederson Garcia?
That's this weekend too, right?
Yeah, that's on Sunday.
hey,
The Spanish dude. What's his name
Yeah.
again? I forget. He's Dominican, right?
Ederson Garcia, yeah.
He's
He's
the
the
one
one
that
that he
that
got
beat.
upset the kid on a Japanese on the Saudi Japanese card.
Yes, yes, yes,
You
yes, yes,
remember he
yes.
got
Yeah, yeah,
stopped
yeah.
you
by
I like him. I
Jordan
like the
White
way he
dog.
fight.
Jordan,
know what
he
I'm
Yeah,
got fight by Jordan
yeah,
White.
what I'm more so looking forward to on that card is Merriweather.
Yeah, Robert Merriweather.
oh,
Yeah.
Robin Merriweather, right?
Yeah,
hmm
he the
Yeah,
opening bout on
I
that
remember
card.
him.
They gave him another undefeated fighter, but this kid is like 7-0 with two draws. I gotta watch him a little bit. They got Robert minus 2,500 free.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
What's
betting on the
Robert's
fight.
record now?
I'm not betting
Huh?
on the fight because it's too much money.
He's 10 and
What's
0
Robert's
4
record
10
now?
and 0 10 and 0 4 KOs.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not a big puncher like that. He's not a big puncher, but he got hella five boxing ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he can fight.
But
He's
see,
nice. He's
but
real
the
nice.
only thing about Rob is like you can force him into a fight, you know? That's the only thing. It's
Yeah,
like because that
yeah,
last
but
fight
that's
on
that's
Super
that.
Free, that was like that was a I don't he won the fight, but that was like he was about to stop the dude, and then it looked like it was like the fight weighed on him a little bit.
Hey, I meant to ask, what's going on with y'all boys? I haven't seen y'all boys since he got knocked out cold.
Who?
Who?
The guy that was formerly known as H2O, he got turned into Ice
Oh,
Cube.
Silv, Ashton Silv. He's fighting this weekend. He's on the
Who?
Deontay Wilder card. Ashton Silv, H2O. He's fighting.
Oh yeah.
He's fighting on Deontay Wilder, Chisora.
Yeah, he got put
I
to
That's
haven't
sleep,
seen
sleep.
he
I
back this
haven't seen
week.
that nigga since he got turned into an Ice Cube.
Yeah, he back. He back this week, so we'll get a chance to put eyes on him this week.
You got your phone?
Yeah,
Huh?
which is good, you know.
Yeah. Okay. I was school today.
Outside of that,
I was school today.
yeah, it's a lot going on. Yeah, this is nasty work. They got to get Devin back in the ring. They got to get something done. This is not looking good. Shout out to pugilism, yeah, and shout out to DB3 Promotions. They'll be back. They got that card May 16th, which is good.
Yep.
Outside of that, we got a lot of boxing to look forward to. We're gonna be back next week.
He got some
Anything else
fights
on?
tonight.
Oh yeah, Pat Brown. You're not talking about the Pat Brown versus Vasil Ducar, the matchroom cruiserweight.
Yeah, it's on the
Mm.
zone.
Yep.
Yeah, he
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 back.
he low key calling out Jai.
Oh, you want to fight Ja Patai?
Yeah, he's been calling him out for months now.
I like to
He gonna
see
get
that
put to bed,
because
but yeah.
I like to see that. Yeah, if
That'd
he
be
won it, let him get it.
yeah. That sounds like it's fun. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next week if anything.
Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you, Juan, and
Yeah.
appreciate you pulling up free. Anything else you got for me, free?
Nah, I mean we got some heck of a fight going on this weekend. Most likely we probably will be calling that fight tomorrow.
Oh, the midday one, or you talk? What you talk? Which one?
I mean,
Cause you
yeah,
know
no,
Wilder
the,
gonna
the
be
Wilder
midday.
fight, the Wilder fight.
Okay, that's because that's probably going the main event probably gonna be around 6, 5:36.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a little early for us. But I definitely tap in. And yeah, what's your final prediction for that fight, Freed? Wilder versus Chisora.
Okay.
Okay, Free fell off, y'all. Hey, thank y'all, man. Appreciate everybody that pulled up today. Shout out to listen, fire. Appreciate the love and support. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. I'm gone. Let me pray over my people, man. Man, listen, I'm definitely praying over Angie, baby. Hoping that you feel better. Listen, Heavenly Father, thank you for your grace, your love, your mercy. Thank you for blessing us through another week, giving us another opportunity to grow and prosper, that your will be done. Thank you for allowing us to fellowship with one another. We just lift up Angie B and everybody that can potentially dealing with some form of ailment or sickness, Lord God. You know everybody, individual situation and circumstances. We just ask you soften people's hearts and cleanse their minds of all unrighteousness, that your will be done. Protect us as we come and as we go in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, I love y'all. Appreciate all the support, man. Listen, the grind don't stop. We'll be back next week. I'm gone. Peace.
I need money.